the guy said, "Are you guys lesbians?" Okay, let's go to Mexico. So the trip started off with Jordan and I getting our hair done by this random girl in her dorm. She chewed. It was a little ghetto, but she did what she had to do, and we appreciate her. It looked good. And then right here is a nice foreshadowing clip of the last time Jordan ever saw her luggage. Stuff. Couldn't find parking. Followed our dad. He doesn't know he has kids. Okay, tell us why we're at baggage claim, Jordan. Tell us why we have this tag in our hand.
Nobody bloody told me this was supposed to go.
Oh, perhaps missing the flight as we speak.
Mexico! I still don't have my clothes.
So here's what happened.
Having my clothes.
I sat and waited at baggage claim until I was gonna wait till 10:55. The plane boarded and left at 11:15. Right? She was like, "I can't get through TSA without my ID." I said, "TSA, we have to go through And I darted upstairs, went through the line, literally sprinted, track star,
Running
through the airport. We got there with 1 second left. They said, "Madam Whitehead, last call." And that's us. And then they said, "Hurry up." Shut up.
We're here.
Oh, you don't see me?
What else do you want?
Oh. What more do you want? Anyways, we made it. She has nothing to wear. Mexico. We just found our dad. The family all met up at the airport and we shuttled to our resort, the Majestic Elegance Costa Mujeres, where they welcomed us with drinks and got us all checked in. When I tell you, that check-in process was overly long, but we had to go through a bunch of paperwork and we had to get these wristbands that got us into our room. So I understand, but dang. So these are the wristbands, got us in and out of the room, and I'll show you how in just a little bit. But once we finally got in, this was what we were greeted with, this grand staircase. I felt like a bootleg princess coming down this staircase. Like, look at that. I want my house to look like that. Anyhow, this is how we get into the room, and of course the first thing I do when I touch down somewhere is a room tour. So what you may be thinking is, wow, this room is so nice. I can't believe the girls got that room. Yeah, the gag is this room was actually supposed to be for my dad and Adriana, but they got us mixed up at the check-in and ended up assigning it to us. So my dad and Adriana's like wrist key thing literally wouldn't work to get in this room. So it was ours for the keeping. Which definitely worked out because the other room would have been too small for us since there was 3 girls. They broke, we up. This was the view from our swim up room. I know the parents were sick when they found out. Then we got changed, unpacked our stuffs, got ourselves ready for what you will hear so much about in these next few clips, dinner and the white party. Hey. Okay, so we're going to get some seafood now.
We're gonna get you some flip-flops, huh?
Jordan still has no luggage.
Something.
Yeah, we're gonna get you some.
That's all I got.
This is the seafood restaurant. No reservation required. It's $1,000 camera. Not cute with the people in the back. Oh, you don't like that? We're leaving. A couple shots. We're here. I have cover-ups. Yeah.
Yeah, I just need shoes and swimsuits pretty much. Yeah.
I have 2 dresses though, and they're like, you can adjust them. Like, you can tie them. I'm not. She keeps that. That she's no, she's body shaming me.
We're different sizes.
Yeah, but I'm not large.
Jasmyn's not large.
Huh, I'm not. So stop.
A little bit.
She swears I'm big and huge.
How much do
No,
you
she
weigh?
was. Jasmyn was bigger before.
How much do you weigh?
Oh. He said no, she was. No, don't do this. She was. No. very nice. Until very diverse at all. And then I also would have sent a national lot. They're like, now it's a little pretty scary. Like, punch your face, but like, asked my dad to take a video of me. This is what I got. Anyways, though, this is us on our way to the white party.
Literally nobody's wearing white. Like nobody is wearing it. Nobody has white on for the white party. And then in the middle of the white party fire shows, we went to the beach. Me, Maddie, Joe, and Javi. No, like just myself. Woo! My stuff. My stuff that I brought. Yeah. The old folk had left and they went back to their room, so we came to the little club. Met this little group of girls. There's like 4 of them. Really fun. I went back to the room to grab my camera. Looks like Maddie's back out there, so we'll see. The lunches. No, that's not enough. Don't drink it. Okay. Ooh, me too. Mexico. And then the guy said, "Are you guys lesbians?" Jasmyn. And I said, "We're sisters." Oh my god, there's Hershey's. Wait. Oh my god. Move. Okay. What? Come what? School? Wait, I don't think. Do you go to Rocky? That's gross. Red flag. Okay. Alright, moving on from that. That's disgusting. Is you cool? Get up. No, deadass. Oh my god.
That is where we ended our night. I went outside and snacked a little bit, enjoyed the weather and the views to complete the night.
Great heavens. We made it back. We survived. We showered, awoke, and just ordered room service. I think we're going to the mall to get Jordan some cloth. And there's pretty much nothing else to do today. It's Friday.
Room service has it. At this point, we were all just getting ready. I was outside taking some pics, soaking in the sunlight, eating my swimsuit up, taking a first little lap around our swim up pool. There's no one in it like most of the time we were there, so it was really like our own private area, which was nice. And I'm about to give you guys a quick tour of the outside of our room area.
That's the swim up pool to my room. There's my room right there. There's like a couple of the restaurants in the lobby.
We ended up going to get some grub after we all got ready down by the beach at our favorite restaurant. They hated to see us come in. They had some good food, man. I tell you what, we were grubbing. As you can see, there's multiple different food stations. This is the one that Jordan and I went to first. I think it was like, ask them to grill whatever you want. So fish or chicken or whatever it is. And then we got some rolls too, a bunch of stuff. And I ended my lunch with some jalapeno poppers and ice cream. Yeah, that's the point I was at in my life. Like just eating stuff. And we took a little stroll down by the beach and we saw these gorgeous lizards. There were so many of them. And I love lizards down. I've always wanted one, so they didn't scare me one bit. That's why I was all up in their face like this. And then we turned around and we saw literal dogs, like actual dogs. There were 3 of them and they were just chilling there under the tree trying to get some shade. I know they were hot and I really wished I could have got them water. But I remember when I was in the Dominican, they said, don't touch them, don't feed them, don't pet them, don't do anything with them. I had to go bother our parents in their room, the room that was supposed to be ours. And we did inform them of the mix-up, and unfortunately, finders keepers. So we weren't switching rooms. And then we went ahead and got ready for dinner and the little event In this next clip, my dad is explaining to Javi why having daughters is so stressful, which was an unintentional preface to what's about to come.
They're great, but don't. They give you.
I gotta have hello. And a menu right here. I feel like you're talking about me.
All Canadians in my mind know drink.
They do. When he was talking, I was like, oh, you went to school drinks?
You guys are homeboys?
So this is the event that I was talking about. All of the guests of the wedding were here, just hanging out, catching up, getting to know each other, celebrating the bride and the groom. And these clips right here of us just hanging out, enjoying the calm before the storm. And no, I will not be providing context, just watch.
Is this going on?
Yep. Cheers. The whole time.
Is this recording or no?
Just so you know, that white guy, I mean, legendary stuff.
That's my daughter. What? Is this?
Who is that?
Were you doing it in Jasmyn? Like, you're not gonna think
Oh my god.
Is this going the whole time? You on the video, Javi?
Squeeze right past you.
Javi has never stood someone down like this. Like, I've never
Oh my god. He's trying to kill it. He's trying to get the country.
I've never been any place with you guys.
Yeah, you don't want to. He's so scared.
No.
And these are the last clips I have of the night, so safe to say the storm came to an end and we enjoyed the rest of our night. For day 3, the cousins all got back together and we kicked it at the beach pretty much all day up until Jordan had to go to the mall to get some clothes. We debriefed and just chilled, to be honest. And in this next clip, we're joking. The only people we body shame is ourselves.
Just body shaming. Fat shaming. What else have we ever done? No, because I don't know. Never mind. He's like, oh.
Your babe?
Oh! And then I looked over. I didn't really see, but I was like, I see. You were trying to hide from me. I see. Chad. I hope Chad didn't kill her. Tyler Tim. Perhaps. Brady. Yeah, hey. Say hi. Give me that. Give me that. It's like brushing my teeth.
That shit's funny.
You don't like that fruity stuff?
That shit's, the mint's good.
I like the menthol, you know.
Did you ever smoke cigarettes? See?
But I was like after I saw
The vape was a gateway to the cigarette. I'm not even hot now.
Go around and ask Tengo Mota.
¿Tienes mota?
That's so.
¿Tienes mota?
We have to have a man because they're going to take advantage of us.
I'm pretty old. Not me.
There are 2 ways. It's like take advantage or you have the advantage.
Exactly. I have the advantage here.
So it's just that I'm not busted and crusted. Like, bye. Bye. You bye.
Sure.
Not kidding. Not kidding. All right.
They finally just went to the mall to go get her some clothes. Dad had to buy her a $100 swimsuit and $50 shoes from the gift shop here to get her through. He was pissed. And also, I've been really chill. Like, y'all know I be having my itinerary. I be going, get up. Like, come on, like, what's a nap to just... I've been sleeping till 9. Anyways, yeah, and I'm honestly about to fall asleep right now. When they left to go to the mall, Monty and I decided to go to the foam party. When we got there, I started getting flashbacks of the foam party I went to in the Dominican with my girls. Bella and Yaz, it was not the same without you, bro. But we had so much fun, and Monty actually ended up getting on stage at one point, which I didn't have my phone for because I wasn't trying to keep it in the pool the whole time, but that was hilarious. She was getting down. And then all the cousins got back together for dinner.
Man, my food never eats first.
I made Jordan take some pics for me, but I genuinely couldn't be serious, so this is what we got. Also, my son does not know how to use chopsticks, so I did in fact have to feed her the things you do for your kids. Trigger warning, legends.
Smile.
ended up leaving Legends and trying to go to the cigar bar that was on site, but there was some sort of issue. I don't know. I wasn't there. I was just along for the ride. But apparently there was an issue with getting us in, so we just sat outside and talked for a while. We met this lady who was, I don't know, I think she was contemplating her life and talking about how it just keeps going and going and going. So that was fun. And then we went to the beach and called it a night. Day 3, we woke up, I got ready and forced Jordan to take my pictures for me. They did in fact eat down. I took some on my phone and my camera. They're all posted on my Instagram, so go check them out. And then we got ready for the wedding. Hey vlog, haven't seen you in a minute. A lot has happened, but it's time for the wedding. So.
Yeah. Every blink I take, I'm like, yeah, that's kind of, because I was like, I can't, there's no way to like get the sand out of my lashes without them falling out already, so I was literally in the pool, I was like, for so long. Yeah, Jordan ripped off all her lashes before the wedding. I've had them for, what? I got 2 them done on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 5 days. Yeah. So, love that for her.
Hello. Yeah, that's what you get. I really would have loved to let y'all enjoy these clips with the beautiful music in the background, but copyright.
It's a video. Take it off the video.
That's her.
It was starting to go loose. You got it though? Huh? You got it though? Yeah, I got it. That's good. I think
can't see me.
Nice replacement. If you lose it, if it breaks, it's free. But even if it breaks, then you lose it. That would happen to me.
Now this right here is the sea snake dance, which is a Mexican wedding tradition, and I was so grateful to be introduced to this and be able to take part in the culture. Now I will say I did get tired fast, but you know what? And then I ended the night with some chips and guac by the jacuzzi. I don't know where everyone else was, but I was having the time of my life. Okay, today, Isla Mujeres. So it's just gonna be me and the kids. Well, there's 3, 18, 19, 20, and then 24, 27, 29 year olds in the cousin group. So we're going. Oh, God damn, I should wash my face. I just woke up, not kidding. But I'm really excited, and honestly, it's been pretty chill. It's been a pretty chill vibe for a while. You feel me? Oh, you hear that? They've been playing some good music like Petty P, Aretha, y'all know. They've been playing the heck out of some music, dude. I'm like actually in heaven. I'm having a great time. You can't tell by my face, but we took a boat ride to Isla Mujeres, and Jordan did in fact get mollywopped by the ocean water because we were sitting on the top floor. I won't show that here for her sake, but it was pretty bad. We ended up renting a golf cart to get us around all day because we had lots of stops to make and not a ton of time. So we went to lunch. We stopped by the beach for a little bit. We went to Punta Sur and looked at the remains of the temple to Ixchel, which I included a link to more information on in the bio. It was absolutely amazing, encapsulating informative everything. I didn't even know this was a stop we were going to make at first, but I'm so glad that we ended up going here. After we left there, we headed back to the main part of the island, and we went to some gift shops and some local popular spots that everybody's got to check out, like those rainbow stairs. And we wrapped it up by returning the golf cart, getting our ferry tickets to go back to our resort, and calling it a day. I got so many videos from Punta Sur. Just enjoy this compilation. Just look at that water. I wouldn't get in it personally without a tour guide or something, but it was beautiful to walk next to. The island itself was pretty poppin'. There were a lot of people there and lots going on. It was kind of a rainy day, so it wasn't probably at its peak, but I definitely enjoyed my time. Got back to the resort, changed, and went to family dinner for one last night. And trigger warning, we went back to Legends. We all just kind of hung out. Maddie and I were playing some darts. Everyone else was just kind of chatting, catching up, talking about the trip, honestly.
Everybody's complimenting my fit, and I was like, y'all, I wasn't even gonna wear this. This is just my last fit that I had. I'm like, oh, y'all like that?
And big shout out to my lashes and my lash glue, which I will link below because my lashes lasted this entire time. Not kidding.
Love it.
Didn't even touch them up. Nothing. So last night we have to leave in like 5 hours. So good night. Good riddance. Thank you, Mexico. And that's a wrap. We all headed home. And for some reason, on our flight back home, they put me and Joe in the exit row. Thank you, Mexico. We'll be back next year. We all packed up, got ready, checked out, and left. Jordan and I were going to our state. The rest of the family was going to their state. So that's the end of the trip. Thanks for coming to Mexico with us.